Hello, hello. We're gonna get started in a bit. And just let me just check real quick. Okay, that works. we'll get started in a bit. I'm just chilling for now, just making sure everything is all set up. And then we'll get into some drawing. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna start by warming up a little bit. Hi, everybody. Okay, so here's the plan for today. I'm just like yesterday. I'm not gonna stream that much, maybe less than an hour, cause Beans and I want to go to the gym around 6:30, my time PST. So we're just gonna be doing a couple of like warm-up drawings, and then I might work on a commission. Not the same one from yesterday. That one's a little bit more. I think I actually finished that one. I just have to send it. But I'll be working on another commission today. This time it's a really cute shark. And the person that commissioned me gave their permission for me to show it on stream. So we'll do that. We'll do that today. So I did have a prompt, but I'm suddenly feeling very shy. But you know what? I'm gonna put it up anyway. In case there's folks in the chat that want to participate. So here's the prompt. I have a sketch idea already, in case people don't want to chat. But anyone in the chat, if you want to go ahead and give me an animal and a fruit, and I'll try to combine them. But maybe just like the first 2 to 3 requests. We'll see. We'll see if I actually do it. We'll see if I have the time to do it, because I do want to also work on that commission. But if people are also feeling shy, that's completely fine, because what I'm going to do, I have my own idea. You guys ready? You guys ready for my idea? Strawberry, and I gotta go with the classic and a bear. So you know what that would make? Strawberry. just my number of viewers just plummets. But okay, let's go ahead and get started with that. So let's make a little strawberry bear. And first of all, anyone who is in the chat, I have to sneeze. So if there is anyone in the chat, let me know how you're doing today, because right before the stream started, I just saw the new trailer for the new Madoka Magica movie, and man, it brought me way back to the years 20. Wait, when did it show again? 2013. Yeah, it's been like what, 10 years, right? But dang, that brought me back. Madoka, in my opinion, super banger anime. And I know the whole thing of like, it wasn't the first magical girl anime to go all dark like that, but it definitely helped to popularize it. Wait, actually, let me get a reference for a strawBEARy. I know we all know what it looks like, but you know, references never hurt. Now, you know what? What if... Okay. strawBEARy bear, what if he has a little collar like this? What if his ears are also strawberry shaped? Would that be, like, overdoing it? Oh, we'll play around with it. He looks like he has little, like, pigtails. I keep using male pronouns. I should start using... Nah, you know what? Fuck it. This little guy right here. This he, him over here has strawberry pigtail slash ears. But yeah, like, I saw the trailer for the new Madoka movie today. And I'm pretty excited for it, but a part of me is also a little, like, wondering how things will go. It looks nice and dark, just the way I like it, nice and edgy. Just the way I like it, but I kind of... It's almost like, you know how Toy Story 3 ended really nicely, but so, like, why did they have to make a Toy Story 4? Kind of the same idea. Like, I kind of like the way that, the Madoka movie... When did that come out, actually? Madoka... Ooh, sorry, I bumped the mic. Rebellion came out in 2013? Really? Why did it seem like it was so, like... Why did it seem like the original series, like, premiered, like, 2012, and then, like, the actual, like, movie premiered, like, years later? Or maybe, I'm forgetting. But I kind of like the way that it ended. I won't spoil it, though. I won't spoil how it ended, but I don't know. If you're a fan of kind of like that edgy stuff, fully recommend that movie. But at the same time, the trailer looks super hype. So I'm excited for it. Alright, so since it's a strawBEARy, let's put the little seeds. Oh, you know what? They should be wearing a dress. There we go. I do also want to work on my shapes a little more. Actually kind of cute. I would want to dress like this. It reminds me of those candies that all the grandmas have. Wait, what if it's not a dress? Should it be a onesie? Wait, I kind of like that. Or not a onesie, what would you call that? Like a romper? So then maybe the waist should be a little cinched like this. I actually like rompers a lot, but you know, they have that usual problem of like when you have to use the bathroom, you kind of have to get naked. But I feel like they were pretty comfy. Pretty fashionable too, if your body type kind of complements it. I kind of like how that's turning out. Hehe. Like the strawberry ears look kind of derpy, I'll be honest, but I kind of like the charm in that. So I wonder, without the ears, does it look like a bear? Like an actual strawberry? Nah, actually, what if I just make it back into ears? There we go. The little paws. I'm not the greatest at drawing things like, I don't know, slippers or shoes. Oh, give me a second. Cool. So Beans just came in with a matcha drink. It tasted really good. Let's continue this little strawberry. And depending on how long this goes, I might just go right to the commission that I was working on. Yeah, we're drawing a strawberry. So actually I should, there we go, for any people that drop by. This was kind of the warm-up prompt for today. I'm probably gonna have the same prompt for a while until I get tired of it, but the prompt is to give me an animal and a fruit and I'll try to combine them. But maybe not like every request that comes my way. I'll be a little choosy with it. But for my first warm-up, I'm doing a strawberry. And then if I don't get any more requests in chat, then I'm just gonna go ahead and work on a commission. And then I don't think I'll fully because it's just supposed to be a warm-up. I'm just gonna render it. And I mean, sorry, I'm not gonna render it. Or at least not fully. But I am gonna do what I call color blocking. I don't know if that's the actual, term for it, but I'm just gonna put in some basic colors. Yeah, you know what? No, that's a little too vibrant. Make it a little duller, a bit deeper. Now I feel like we can go a little softer with that. Alright, we'll do that. There we go. This little bear's wearing a romper. I feel like the fur should also be not necessarily pink, but like a reddish brown. Kind of like there is IRL bears that have it's pretty cool actually. If you look at the colors of different types of bears, we're very used to black bears, brown bears, polar bears. But hello, is the bear related to those candles, like those grandma candles? Grandma candles? Or is it straight strawberry? Anyway, to finish my thought. Oh, the candy! Yeah. Why did I read candles? Yeah. It totally is. Nah, I'm just talking on my butt. To finish my thought, bears come in a bunch of different colors, including cinnamon. There's something called a cinnamon bear. Let me, you know what? Would this be a good color? It's like a... Yeah. Let's go with that. And since this is digital art, I can also just hue shift it if I'm not happy with the color. The magic of digital. I just you like spell out candies and I still read it as candles. I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about, Max the Mighty and Beans the Bear. Like, what do you mean strawberry candles? You guys are weird. But yeah, I found out they do sell them actually at certain places. It's just like a weird meme that all the grandmas have happen to have it. But one day I too will want to just have it in my purse. But the real shit, I mean the real ish, there are these like gummy strawberry candies that I used to eat a lot as a middle schooler. Which is probably not a good thing, but you know. It's sweet. Why shouldn't why shouldn't I? Okay, this bear, now that I look at it, is looking so red that it reminds me of the Charmin. Is it Charmin? The Charmin bear that like wipes its butt and is like very happy that it gets to wipe its butt. But let's keep that color but like tone it down a little bit. Maybe make it a little bit closer to brown. There we go. All bears are happy bears. I don't know, but are they successful though? Because you remember my mantra. My mantra is that it's not even mine. I stole it when I saw Fat Bear Week. A fat bear is a successful bear. Alright? I want y'all to remember that. All who are watching the stream right now, I want you to remember that one simple fact. If you come away from this stream with nothing else, it's that a fat bear is a successful bear. And actually, Fat Bear Week is coming up. No, it's Fat Bear Week. When is it? 2023. Starts October. It's coming up, y'all. Place your bets. Fat Bear Week is coming up in October. You gotta place your bets. So what that is, to those who don't know, it's when you bet on which bear is gonna gain the most weight before winter. Let's see. This sounds like some Sigma advice. A bear must be successful. I mean, if it's gonna survive the winter, yeah, it does. Our core strawberry buds filled hard candy bonbons. Is this code? Are you putting code in my stream chat? What is this? Are you spelling something through A-S? Did you write ass? It's the exact candies. No. That your bear is based off. Oh, is that really the name of it? Well, now I want you to find the gummy ones. There were like these gummy ones I used to eat as a middle schooler. I'll find it. It had like a pink and white kind of color scheme to it. Oh wait, let me make this its own layer. I accidentally put the green on the... It's okay. We're color blocking. Happy accidents. I just thought of the Family Guy parody of Bob Ross. Where it's Bob Ross, but he's like, we're gonna paint some happy little trees. And I'm gonna put one right there in the corner. And if you tell anyone, I will find you. And I will gut you. Okay, so the muzzle's a little bit too close in color to the rest of the fur. So let me show you a digital art hack. I also accidentally put the mouth in the same layer. Okay. You could just hue shift it. Change the brightness. There we go. Sorry it like jittered like that. But, okay, so we have a strawberry bear wearing not a onesie. It's not a onesie. It's a romper. If you don't know what a romper is, you're missing out. But it's like that. It's would you call it a onesie? let's see what happens when we change the line art to black. Yeah. I see, it's kind of cute. I think of it as old-timey bathing suits for men. Is that like what a like? I imagine a little bit baggier, like from the 19. Yeah, I remember. It's like the ones with stripes, or maybe like a jumpsuit. Well, now I'm interested. I'm gonna type up romper and see what comes up. Yeah, I feel like rompers are definitely more for the summertime. It's like it's like a combination shirt and shorts, but all in one. It's the type, like I said, that like when you go to the bathroom, you're essentially naked. But they are comfy, and they're really good for the summertime. But, I'm pretty much done with this little warm-up sketch of a little strawBEARy. Probably, gussy it up at a later time, but we could go one of two ways. I have about 40 minutes left before I have to call it, and Beans and I are gonna go to the gym. So either I go ahead and work on a commission, or does anyone in the chat want to give me a prompt and we'll do another warm-up sketch? I'll do my teacher thing. I'll do my bear teacher thing, and I'll give you to the count of 5. Going once. Going twice. A bear doing squats. Actually, let's do a quick sketch. Let's put all this in a folder. Or in a group. Okay. So Beans the Bear's request is... Oh, wait. Squats. Because today is... Oh my god, today's leg day. Squats bear. So the thing is, would he be like doing squats with a weight? You know, with a weight, or would he just be like, you know, like arms out? You know? With a weight, but it's like the 1930s. He has the mustache. Oh, like with the dumbbells that are just like perfectly like round. And he has the mustache? Okay, let me try that. Okay, so it's like it's not a... First of all, that's not how you spell it. Second of all, that's not what he was wearing. Okay, but yeah, so like a 1930s like, yeah, like a jumpsuit. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. I'll put romper here, even though you spelled it wrong, but it's okay. Romper. That's what they would wear. No, not the link. Not the link to the... that's more like a one-armed bathing suit, but... Mustache. Alright, let's do a quick sketch. I remembered a different... It's okay. It's okay. Because I know what you mean. I was imagining, yeah, like the 1920s, like, swimsuits with zeppelins and mustard gas. But, like, where it has, like, stripes, right? But that's what I expected, too. Or, sorry, imagined. Alright, so let's get a bear. Just a nice little sketch right here. With a mustache. Let's see. Oh yeah, that mustache has to be like exaggerated. Okay. I think maybe like shoulders here. Legs out because he's doing a squat. But is his form correct? I think that's the big question. And when we go to the gym, is our form gonna be correct? He should probably look like he's struggling too. I have to like physically like do the. Okay, so for the pose, I had to like physically like get into squat position. No wait, arms would be out here. No, there we go. It was the roaring 20s, you see. No, that looks too much like a modern barbell. I need it to be like a circle. Now in that case, we would extend it this way. It's gonna turn out kind of scuffed, but it's okay. We live for the scuff. That still looks incorrect, but... There we go, good enough. Here's another hack. Oh, there we go. So yeah, if you're on Procreate and you make a shape and you just hold it for a while, it'll kind of like almost auto create that shape for you, or at least smooth it out. Because I wanted a circle, not an ellipses. There we go. Okay, let's clean up the bear. Yeah, I'm gonna take out the mustache just for now so that I can draw it over kind of the finished face. There we go. So earlier, in case you missed it, I was talking a lot about the trailer for the newest Madoka movie, because another one is coming out. Pretty excited for it. I was also saying how like I kind of liked how the original movie, I think it was Rebellion, ended, but I also won't spoil it in case people do want to watch it. But that does make me wonder how this new movie's gonna go. But now I'm just thinking a lot about this idea of like magical girl series and how like Madoka kind of like popularized the idea of like, oh, it's magical girls but it's dark and it's written by Gen Urobuchi, so some like effed up stuff is gonna happen. But I also remember watching Sailor Moon, like rewatching the 90s version a while back and reading the manga, and like I just feel like the idea of a dark magical girl series is just that not that alien. Hey Luxie! I'm gonna be working on your commission right after I finish this this bodybuilding bear. Let's see. What did it say in the chat? The one with the cat mascot being evil. He's I I can't say evil. Like unless you are people okay with me like spoiling things? He's okay. You know it's not really that much of a spoiler. He's not evil. He's not evil, but like it's kind of like this is gonna be a little esoteric. It's kind of like how the angels in the Bible aren't necessarily evil, but they are kind of freaky. But it's also arguable. Like if you ask someone, then I don't know. Other people might be like, "Yeah, that mascot definitely evil for what he does." But yeah, so actually I kind of like how the pose turned out for this squatting bear. But yeah, like on the topic of like magical girl shows, I just feel like yeah, like the idea of like it being dark, like any magical girl series being dark, isn't too like strange. Yeah, there's like magical girl series that were like created for kids, not to be mistaken with For Kids Entertainment, the greatest dubbing company of all time, um but I don't know. I don't know. Just out of the ones I've seen, it's not that strange for it to go a little dark. Oh no, you know what? I made a mistake. The bar should be over like this, and then the little fingies should be like that. There you go. Okay, now the hand looks a little effed up, but that's okay. Wait, did I do that? Oh no, thumbs are in. Thumbs are in. And yes, I physically had to, like, do that. Wait, right? Yeah, thumbs are in when you do that pose. Okay, I'm not gonna overthink it, because I do want to get to that commish. But I do want to draw that outfit that Beans the Bear recommended, like that weird kind of like circus strongman type outfit. Which, you know, begs the question why. Like, just why? Why this outfit? Nah, you know what? Stripes. He's sweating. He's sweating because he's working out just so hard. Alright, I think I'm just gonna put some lazy shading on this. And then switch over to the commission, but there we go. He's doing squats. He's doing his best. It's leg day. He's doing his best. He's gonna feel it in the morning. Oh, Dusty's asking if my channel's accepting raids. I yes, but I don't know if I like set it up. So I could check out how to set that up if I get some help. Let me see. Let me go to creator dashboard. Settings, stream. Enabled clips. Okay, allow raids from channels that meet the following requirement. Minimum number of viewers 1. Oh, I should put a maximum. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, it looks like yeah, it looks like people can raid into me. I believe. At least that's what my settings are telling me. So, yeah. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's totally fine. I can figure it out off stream as well, but sure. I think his friends want to raid. He's on plane. He's on a plane? Oh wait, I forgot to put a mustache. You requested a mustache. Wait, he's literally on a plane? Is he like on a trip or is he going to the homeland or coming from? Are you talking about in-game? Oh, this isn't a commission, Lexi. It's just a little warm-up sketch before I get into yours. Yeah, I was taking requests earlier just as like a bit of a warm-up. But I think if the requester, which is Beans the Bear, is happy with how this looks, I can also just move on. But how's it look? You're really happy? Aw, nice. That's exactly what I- Aw, nice. Okay, cool. In that case, let's call it with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and put my BRB screen just for a second, so I can navigate to Luxie's commission. Alrighty, here we are. So if I recall from our messages, feel free to correct me, you wanted the hat and the spam, not the sweater. Just in case, I do have the assets all here, but I did just go ahead and turn it into a sketch layer, and I'm gonna start on the line art, which I do like doing, but I don't know if I've ever done on stream, so I might be messy with it, but we'll see. We'll see. But I'll just go ahead and get started. Oh, I have to remember that. Okay, so that's the mouth closed. That's the mouth open. No, you know what? I'm undecisive about keeping hoodie and with undecided with keeping hoodie and spam, but I like the hat and spam too. Yeah, no problem. If anything, I can go ahead and just line the shark. And then like I'll see if like I can also make a separate layer for the hoodie, and then we'll see how we like it. But otherwise, I'll go ahead and like just go with this. I should do some color blocking though, now that I think about it. Yeah, you know what? I'll just really quickly do some color blocking before I go into line art. So I'll put that here. I remember you said you like the blue that's closer to like I'm gonna put this blue down. And I remember you said you wanted more of like a gray, but I can also just change it. I just kind of want to put the color itself down. And color blocking just basically means like I'm just putting the colors down just so that you see where it's going to be placed. When it my usual process is that, you know, first I sketch and then I get it all confirmed with the client. And then I do the line art. Which actually, let me do this. BRB. I'll show an example. I'll use my own model. I mean, me. I'll use my own self as an example. Whoa, double babinka. Yeah, as you can see, these are the layers. This is what it looks like. I use a certain brush for the line art, and then I use kind of like solid colors for the colors. But before I do that, I usually do like the color blocking. Sorry, BRB. The reason why I do that is because in Procreate, when you like navigate away from your current art thing, it kind of shows everything else you're working on unless you put it in a folder, which I did do. But there are some commissions in there that the public has not seen yet, and I didn't get permission from the person to show it yet, so I just want to be safe. But yeah, let me just put down some colors. So I'm thinking that for the main body. And then actually let me review what I did. Okay, let's do this color. This might be a little bit too bright of a white, but just play around with it. Yeah, it's already a little too bright for me because I also want it to stand out against the teeth. So I'm gonna lower the brightness. Make it a little saturated, and then maybe, let's see. Yeah, I'll keep it to that color. The teeth are gonna be a lot brighter. I was just watching an art stream earlier with two of my favorite streamers, Randon Nuring and Professor Lando, and they were doing a really cool art stream. And there was a point where they talked about like this one like artist tip that, you know, you can break the rule if you want, but I tend to follow this rule, but it's to never use pure black or pure white. Cause in my opinion, pure white just stands out way too much. Like it can blind your viewers. Whereas pure black, I actually use pure black for my line art. But usually you want to use like an off-white for like, for example, the underside of the shark. I'm actually going, it's still a little too bright, so I'm going to do that. Saturate it some more. Because as you can see, that makes the teeth and the eyes stand out from it. And also just in nature, like, you don't really see a lot of creatures that are, you know, pure white or pure black. I forgot to put the color here. And then I do like having accent colors. I just saw your message. I'm just a little shark, just a little guy who loves their spam and eggs. I love spam and eggs so much, and I miss it. I don't eat meat anymore, but like spam is one of those top things that I kind of miss having, along with fried chicken. Oh, I accidentally put it on the same layer. I heard about that omnipork vegan spam. I heard about that from my dad, who also went vegan. I think, I forgot how long ago he did, but I do want to try, like, vegan spam, because what Beans and I have done is we've done, tofu, but, like, marinated in stuff like liquid smoke, maple syrup, I forget what else was in it, but it was pretty good. Tamari. Tamari was one of the things in it. It was really good. Sorry, I shouldn't have burped into the mic. It was really good, but like there's something about the texture of like spam that I definitely like miss. Alright, we got some color blocking. Let me do the spam and then we'll adjust some colors according to how we're feeling. And according to however Luxie wants to adjust the colors, because I know you said that you wanted like a bit more of like a light gray. So I can also shift the hue of the shark to be a little bit closer to gray. Oh, you know what else I should do? I should make the line art black. Because I usually sketch in like a light gray. There we go. Let's get it. Where do we get this unobtainium? I've only heard of it from my dad, who says it's in the Philippines. So it's either only available in the Philippines or like, I don't know, maybe a Filipino store like Seafood City or something, but I actually don't know. We could look it up. I'd be down. But yeah, spam and fried chicken are two of the things that I definitely miss about eating meat. That and like Thanksgiving ham. Man, the Thanksgiving ham, like especially with the glaze skin or whatever, that was bomb. You know what, I'm gonna put all the spam colors in the same layer, because I don't really think I'll be changing them all too much. And then I'll do the hat. Okay, so one thing that I love about the hat with the eggshell is that I don't know if you've ever gone to emo night, Luxie, but their logo is a grave with a crack in it, so the eggshell kind of reminds me of that. But let me play around with some colors for the hat, because if this blue accent doesn't work out, then we'll see. And I'll be asking for input as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, so the emo night, it's a grave with a crack in it, and I just remember that their motto or something is if there's no grave, it's not our rave or something like that. Okay, so There's the color blocking. I'm thinking that maybe just basic black hat. Usually wear black hats or maybe dark gray. Okay, let's do that. This is a good demonstration of exactly what I mean. Of don't use like just straight black, especially because I'll be using black as the outline. I usually use something like this color. I don't know if you see me kind of tapping it. It's actually more of a purple, but it just looks black by comparison. I could also go for a deeper black like this, but that might be too deep. Yeah, to the point where you can't see the lines, so... No grave, not our rave is cute. Yeah. I want to go back to emo night. I like the gray one. Okay. Cool. Let's do that. For the skin... Let's see what happens if we... No, keep that brightness. Reduce the saturation. What can throw me off a little is the background, because the background is currently gray. If I switch it to white, then it's a bit more obvious that it's like gray. I can also, because your PNG is going to not have a background anyway, so I can also just erase the background like so. So let me play around with the color again. Because now it looks kind of green. I want to try and avoid that. Maybe something like that? A little bit darker? Maybe? It's starting to remind me of an orca. So, and then as these adjustments are happening, I can also adjust that accent color on like what is essentially the eyebrow and the gills. Maybe up the saturation again, but the hue shift. And this is what happens when I play around with hue. You know, you can make it into like a green shark, a blue shark, a red shark. I don't know if I'm more of a blue or gray shark. That's fine, we can experiment. This is kind of a happy medium. It's very gray already. But if I up the saturation, it becomes more blue. So let's see if we can find a good in-between. Your favorite color is blue? Do you have like a certain shade? Like, if I go to the color wheel here, there's like blue. There's like a deep blue, like an ocean blue, to like a sky blue, to like a teal almost. And then even within that, you get like dark blue, light blue, pastel. So if you have like a specific kind of blue that you like, we can experiment with that too. It could even be kind of like the accent. But for now, while you think about that, I'm gonna play around with the white on like the underside. So like this part. And then I am supposed to be stopping at 6:30, but
You can keep going.
okay. So Beans just gave the approval to keep on going. Maybe 6:45 because we do want to go to the gym, and the gym closes at 8 today, so
7 is the last. Let's say 7 is the hardest deadline.
okay, so 7. Alright, so the OG blue that I used was nice, just finding the meaning to complement the spam cannon hat. Okay, so let me undo. Oopsie, there we go. Like this blue? Because that does contrast nice with the underside. And I kind of just put that purple eye color, but I can change that too. I'll even show you what that looks like. It could be... I kind of dislike how it's like all blue if it's like that, but if you like, we could do that. But I kind of like the purple, or like the magenta. You could also make it red, green, like a more verdant green, I guess. Or brown. But for now, I'll keep it at that purple. Just because I personally like that color scheme, but this is your commission, so like either way, I'm good with it. So this is the OG blue, kind of like a pale. I like that color, the magenta. Okay, cool. Something that complements the spam. Maybe it's the accent color. It's like the eyebrows that need to get a little bit of change. That looks cool too, like the green. But then that makes the surrounding blue more into a green. It's kind of funny how color just be like that. So you know what? I'm gonna shift this a little closer to the green, make it a teal, and then I'm going to shift this blue. Oh, okay, this... I don't know if I changed it at all. Play around with this one. This is kind of what I'm trending towards, this color scheme. And what that looks like as kind of like a color palette is... Let me make a new palette. Here's the eye. This is the skin. This is the accent. Or like the eyebrows and the gills. This is the underside. This is the teeth. Come on, there we go. This is the hat. And this is the eggshell. What did I do? There you go. This is the eggshell. That's what that palette looks like. I don't know how I feel about the teal gills, but maybe a better color. Maybe grayish? Okay. Ooh, I kind of like that. Especially if it's kind of like a darker color. Actually, that's a little too dark. That's delving into black rather than gray. So... how's that? It kind of... I like it because now the color scheme is trending more towards like a... like almost an emo. I don't know if that was the intention, but like, because it's grayer now, it's a little less saturated, and it makes the schwam stand out. Let's go emo shark! Let's do it! Okay, cool. Alright, so let's play around with this color scheme. In fact, I'll even replace... oops, what did I do? I'll replace the teal with this color in the palette. Yeah, I kind of like that color scheme. Because, like, you have the purple to kind of balance it out. And the spam, of course. Alright, so those are some color blocking thingies. Oh, what did I do? Okay, there we go. So that's color blocking. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this back to... and I didn't forget about the open mouth version, but we're just gonna go ahead and start with the closed mouth version first. Let's put this back to like a gray so it's easier to see when I do the line art. Reduce the opacity. Alright, let's do line art. I really like doing the line art actually. Especially with the brush that I use. It's monoline and it has something called stabilization, which makes it like really easy to make straight lines. Or like lines in like a good curvy way. Yeah, so the rest of this... black nail oh wait, yeah, put on some eyeliner, black nail polish on the shark. I'd be down to play around with that idea, especially the eyeliner, because if you look at me, my model, I did want it to be kind of like emo-ish, so that's why it has like the the eyelashes are very dark and out there. We could definitely do that. Let me do this. So I personally like doing line art a lot, but sometimes it could get very repetitive to like see it in action because it's just a lot of this. It's a lot of me like doing the same line over and over because I'm not satisfied with it. Oh, I forgot the cat was in here. That's schnackery. It's okay, I actually like the non-emo-ish. Okay, yeah, no problem. Like I said, like even when we get to the line art phase, I can still make changes. As we used to say in our Filipino org days, it's a living document. This is a living document, and we should be practicing make space, take space. Stop! I like understand why. We're gonna get into a whole can of worms. Like I definitely understand a lot of the culture of why things were the way they were during our P-org days. But yeah, I also understand the mental, how about this? The mental labor that goes into some of those things. How do I want to do this? I can cheat it. There we go. So Procreate has, like I said, this cool feature where like you can kind of correct some shapes for you. I have to be careful with this part because I need to make the mouth its own layer so that it can properly animate between like the closed mouth and open mouth. So actually at this point I'm going to go into the open mouth version, make a new layer. See what time it is. 32. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the line art on stream. But the colors and stuff I will do off stream, and then either once I get back home from the gym or tomorrow I'll have kind of the tentative finished version for you, Luxie. But I say tentative because you can still make changes up until that point. Cool. Alright, let's go back into... What is it that I want to do here? Yeah, I'll do this. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, let me take that out. Go back to the closed mouth. Okay, I see what we need here. Yeah, I see what I need to do. Okay. There we go. Nah, I don't like the little bump. Let me... Okie dokie. Alright, so all we need to do in the main body is the eye, which I really like the eye. I'm glad you recommended kind of like a round eye. Because it turned out really kind of cute. Oh yeah, so how are you liking Starfield so far, Lexi? I saw you playing it. I thought about it, because it is a Bethesda game, but also because it's a Bethesda game. Or I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, right? It is Bethesda. A part of me is a little burnt out by that, but I'm also a sucker for like, you know, RPG role-playing games, so if you recommend it, I might be down to check it out. But I'm also playing Baldur's Gate still, so... It's Bethesda, and I'm actually not a Bethesda person, but I'm trying it. Nice. It sounds like a good thing. Yeah! Yeah. I'm still on the... Oh, sorry, I should be close to the mic. I'm still on the fence. Because I legitimately enjoyed Fallout 3 when I played it, when I was, like, in my 20-somethings. I think I liked Fallout 4 too, but like I remember when someone pointed out kind of like, not someone, like YouTubers. So when YouTubers pointed out that like all of the flaws, it became like kind of glaringly obvious, and like a part of me was like, oh dang, yeah. But also that falls into the realm of like, oh, so you're just letting other people tell you how to feel about something? But I don't know, it's like, yeah, once those things are pointed out, it starts to become glaringly obvious, and I'm like, dang. Did I enjoy it? No, I did. I do remember enjoying Fallout 3 and 4. And Skyrim. I played Skyrim and I enjoyed a little bit of it, but then I think I got into like other games. I never finished Fallout 4, but it looked good. The one thing with Fallout 4 was the repetitive, like the side quests. Like there's that one dude who like gives you quests, and it's just the same thing of like, raiders are attacking this village, you should go and help them. And now it's not raiders. I'm getting the lingo wrong, but like, you know, orcs, goblins are are attacking this village, you should go help them. Preston, yeah. It was Preston. Like it just felt like the same like quest line. But what I do remember enjoying from Fallout 4 was I enjoy anything in a game that like lets you just create shit. Sorry, stuff. Create stuff. I do remember in Fallout 4 I made a church. You know what? I'm going to put the shine. There you go. Alright, let's see what it looks like without the sketch. Alright, cool. Let me see. So we have the open mouth version as well. Open mouth. Okay. Cool. Now we do have a little bit of time, so I will start some color blocking in here. Just to also show off the way that I color, or render as people call it, the way that I render. Because people, there's different ways you can do it. You can either just like use a brush and like, you know, go in and color it. But what I do is I actually use a selection tool. So what it does is, you know, I just kind of draw around the outlines like so. And the tool in this selection tool in Procreate is pretty cool because what I'm doing is I'm just kind of like tapping, and it's kind of like you see the dotted line is like going to the next place that I tap, or I could just draw it out. Like I'm drawing it instead of tapping it. But I kind of just prefer tapping because if I make a mistake, I could just double tap and undo it, essentially. But there's lots of different ways that people like render things. And I think that's a really good lesson to learn with art in general, is that there is no one way to do anything, really. Like, if you ever kind of look at a way that an artist, like, whether, I keep saying rendering, but even just like drawing or like shading and stuff, there's like 10 different ways to do it. Do you want it to look like it's from a painting, or do you want it to look like it's from a, what's it called? A screen print? Do you want it to look like anime or manga? The possibilities are endless. Okay, so I did the main body. I think next I will do the underside. Oh no, I'll do the, this time I will use a brush. And I like using syrup. Oops, too big. Just because it's kind of small, I can kind of get away with... Oh no! Oh, I put it on the same layer. Let me erase that, and I put that in syrup. I like the syrup brush because, it's almost like pixel art. Like, it's... the brush is, like, down to the pixel. You know what? I'll do the white next. So not the underside, but like the teeth and the eyes. That's because I want to render the eyes before the end of the stream. Okay, there's the teeth and eyes. Let me do this for the color. So the way I like to render eyes is I usually just do like a shift. I do what's called hue shifting, where I just like go to a color that is like directly like diagonal from it. And actually, that pupil can be darker. It can even be black, but I'll do... There we go. I do also like to put some highlights, so that would be... You go, like up and left, and you shift the hue closer to red. Nah, maybe like that. Actually, it can go a little brighter. There we go. We'll do that. Actually, I'll just keep it with the shading. There we go. Like that. Alright, now I'll do the underside. I might actually finish this on stream. But I do want to have that cut off like right at like 7. Maybe a little bit before 7 so we can get ready to go to the gym. But we're also so close. Oh, you know what? I don't think we'll finish during the stream because I remember I also have to do the open mouth version. Proud of us going to the gym on a Sunday? Yeah. Well, it's because we skipped out on, we're supposed to go like Friday. So we go on anytime that Beans doesn't have class. But we were both tired. So we're supposed to go on Friday, and if not Friday, then Saturday, and if not Saturday, then Sunday. But I think things kept coming up. Or we were tired. Okay, so that's the underside. Let's do the hat. There we go. Let's do the egg. Oh no, it was this yellow one was the egg. Yeah, I'm so glad, Lexi, that you requested like an egg to be part of the design too, because I too love the eggs, and Beans will back me up on this. I did think about having a fried egg on my design because, man, fried egg just hit different. But like, I decided against it because I feel like I had too much on my design already. I have the earrings, I have the windbreaker, I got the eyes. But man, do I love eggs. So I'm really glad that I could at least make it happen on your design. Did you know that Max prefers hard-boiled eggs to fried eggs? I was like, wow, we may be blood, but we are different. I also like hard-boiled eggs. It depends on like what it's on, because I feel like oh, I don't have the color scheme for the spam. Let me do that real quick. It depends if it's like in a... You know what? Let me just move. I'm gonna make a copy of this. There we go. So I have a reference for the colors. Yeah, I think hard-boiled eggs are pretty good. But it also feels like a struggle meal if it's just hard-boiled eggs. But if it's like with something like oh, like in ramen, you know, like in like the seasoned egg, that shit hits. But if it's literally just by itself and you're just kind of like seasoning it with salt, it kind of feels very sad. Like, I can have fried egg without salt, but not hard-boiled. It's like a chore to eat. I get that. I get that. Cause like fried egg feels like it's more intentional. I don't know how to say it, but regardless, I love eggs. It's like the thing with like, you know, you gotta love potatoes. Oh, I forgot to actually get the color. It's not that if you pick the color. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I haven't had, like, shit, I've been... Oh yeah, you have been vegan for, like, 7 years. All because of Appa from The Last Airbender. That super sad episode. Where he gets, like, taken in by, like, was it poachers or something? He's, like, hunted. I just remember it's a really sad episode. It was everything. It was a rough... Yeah, it was. Blame the quality of cartoon from Nick. Yeah. I'm very curious about the live action how that's gonna turn out, the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender. Alright, so that's pretty much, like, this is pretty much what your PNG tuber is gonna look like. The only thing I have to do is I have to do the colors for the open mouth version. Cause like I have to cover up like the part underneath to hide the lines underneath. But it's essentially almost done. I think the last thing that I'll ask before let me put away the color for this the spam. I think in the spam logo, is it yellow? Like the text? Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to ask. Like, I could do what's called a clipping mask, where if I put a color, like I'll just use this gold color, it'll just fill in the text. That's exactly what I was gonna ask you too. But like, yeah, how's that? Would you want me to do something like that? Yeah, the text is yellow, then maybe outline. Oh, okay. So the only thing is that because the line is a bit thickums, it might be. I'm gonna try it with the syrup brush. So that way it's... Oh, okay, let me reduce the size. Syrup sandwiches and syrup sandwiches. No, but pray for me. God, Kendrick is so good. I remember syrup sandwiches and crumb allowances. You know I'm not gonna say that next part. See how that looks. Yeah, how's that? Because it is outlined. If I make it too thick, though, it starts to become unreadable, is the only thing. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, doke. So, I think I'll cut it off here then. I'm gonna work on the open mouth version off stream after we get back from the gym. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Lexi, let me know if there's anything that you want to change. Like, if you're real legit about, like, wanting, like, the emo eyeliner or anything like that. Let me know. Feel free to DM me. But otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream here. Thanks for everyone that dropped by. Thanks for everyone that, contributed some ideas in the chat or even just lurked. That's totally fine, too. No, I think the other version would just be a hoodie with the spam. I just to see it. Oh, yeah. Alright, cool. I'll do that version as well just to see how it looks, and then I'll contact you either tonight after we come back from the gym or tomorrow once I'm done with work. But, cool. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and end it. Let me go ahead and put my ending screen on. But thanks, everyone. Thanks for dropping by. And, let's see. I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna stream. Maybe tomorrow, maybe some other time in the week. But, thanks again, everyone, for dropping by. And we'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye. Thanks, Lexi. We will have a good workout.